for more videos.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Hawkins again, playing some more Myth of Empires. And we're sitting here with these fine ladies who are just chilling out at the fire. We are on the map. I wandered around here. I wanted to see what this collection point is. So I put what, and it's fully walled in. I don't know what it produces. I still don't know what. But this is where you would put one of the fields. Maybe it's a lumber camp. I don't know what it is, but because I can't see it, it's all palisaded around. So you can't claim those spots, but you can build walls in the areas. So there's a horse making noises. There is a camp over there, but it's a huge aggro camp. This is an actual like bad guy camp. This one here is also listed as a stronghold, but it's just these two ladies chilling out here. Unless this is a Monty Python moment, and they're not actually ladies. Right there. Okay, 7 grilled meats. Do I have 7? I have 34 grilled meat. Hi. Whoa, whoa, what's up? Oh my goodness, that looked like they were about to aggro me. Whipped out the spears to swing around, but they were just sitting down. I understand it. Alright, let's confirm and hire away this friend. Hey, born leader and renowned basics. There we go. Let's see, what do we want to do? What do we want to call you? Ella... No, Ella, no, what's her name from the Clampets? What's our little farm girl going to be? Buttercup. That's Buttercup. Awesome. Okay, if you know the reference, let me know. Where'd you go, Buttercup? Buttercup. What the heck? Where did she just go? All the way over there. F1? F1? Here. Why are you running across the field, friend? So the function keys, when you've got a person up in the top left there, press Control F1 to select all warriors. Control 1. Control 1. All warriors. Okay. Control 2 to select just this warrior. Okay. So she has like all broken gear. She's level something something. Let's talk. Let's talk, Buttercup. We can tell her to follow. We can change her battle settings. Okay. We can set her to neutral, active, or passive. Well, we'll set it in neutral. So if I or my stuff gets hit, then maybe that'll be good. Battle follow distance. Let's go medium. That's fine. Patrolling distance. This is interesting. Okay. So if I tell her to patrol, it's getting dark in here. Buttercup. Let's get our torch out. If I equip her with a torch, hold on a second. Can I do this? Go out here and make another torch. If I equip her with a torch, can she use it? I should give her a rake. Fantastic. That's a great idea. Actually, what I want to equip her with, if I go to her inventory, I can equip her with a hoe, with my stone hoe. There you go. Now she's got a, what is this, a bone spear? Okay, not ideal. Let's give her a crude bow. Oh, I actually have to equip it there. Right. Throw that down there. We will drop that. Drop that. Alright, now you got a hoe. I like that. What else can we give her? We can give her a torch. Actually, I can equip that in her offhand. I can. Oh, that's good. Hey, look at that. And I can put my torch away and just stand there in patrol mode. That's awesome. Okay, let's give her a... I don't even know what her weapon skills are, so let's look at those. This here is her proficiencies, and let's see, she has 1 point in polearm. Oh, I can't remove those. Notice how I can add them, but I can't remove them. That's interesting to note. She's got a bit of light armor skill, got no heavy armor skill. She has some polearm skill, and a one-handed skill as well. I think we'll do polearms with her, but polearms and light armor doesn't make sense, but okay. This is hunting. So where's the bow skill? It was over here. Bow skill is 38. Well, that's good. She'll get gooder at that. Now, she's also got siege skill, which is interesting. Armorer. So if we put her on the armor bench, craft armor, or put her on the spinning wheel to craft that, she would gain it, and she'd gain it a little faster because she's got the 1 proficiency in there. Building, siege works, bit of crafting. What else does she have? Does she have any taming skills? Drill. Oh, she's got recruit skill. Nice, and a proficiency point. So if we capture somebody, put them on the wheel, or on the wheel, that's Conan, put them on the torture bench, she can actually do the training for us and gain skill in that. That's awesome. If we put her in the stable, we can actually get her to work on some of her taming skill. That is really cool. Okay. Warrior's skill. Her rage skill is invigoration. Has 30% chance to trigger berserk when being attacked by more than 2 human enemies. Increase damage by 15% and movement speed by 10% for 10 seconds. Throwing aversion. Has 30% chance to trigger berserk upon taking throwing damage. She does not like having things thrown at her. Me either. Die from cold. Suffers an extra 100% cold effect in cold areas. We'll stay away from there. Poor health. Decreases max hit points by 30%. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Her weapons and the appropriate proficiencies. Cool. Toxicity. Her health levels. So she's only got 279 health. But she could carry stuff for us, which is actually legitimately an important thing early on, because I could have walked up and recruited this girl like super early on, right? She's got rags for clothing. Here, you can have this bronze armor. Hey! Looks like she needs a bit of pants, though. Let's give her some pants. Can I get her some wooden pants or something? Some leather pants? This is all light armor, so that wouldn't work. Okay, let's see what's on the ground. Just the rocks? Okay, tell her to join us. That is the most outrageous looking outfit with her little skinny legs. Alright, now you can follow me, so I'm going to hit F1 and F2 to follow. Like a Bannerlord style there. Now I could actually have her mount the horse and she would follow me on horseback, which would be really cool. Yeah! So I will ride back towards our home. It's over here. I'll ride us back towards home. Not the watering hole, that way. And I'll meet you back there when we get back there with her. We have a problem on the ride home. What? Exceed the response distance something or other. And a bear started chasing me. That was not cool. And the bear killed Buttercup. Very, very, very fast. And I don't think I'm going to get back to save Buttercup in time. She's laying there on the ground, unconscious. I'm here for you, Buttercup. It took me too long to get here. Need to talk. Talk?
We were about to...
Oh, the only option I had was to talk to her. Thanks. Sorry, friend. I will see you return again. That's all I got for an option. Hey, how's it going? Laying down dead. How was the bear fight? Alright, well, we're gonna head home, and then I guess we're gonna build the warrior tent. And then do the farming stuff, cause oops. Okay, back at camp here, we have the workbench here. No, the workbench. The architect's bench, where you can make the warrior camp. Take some ingots, some rope, some fine hide. Actually, 20 fine hide is pretty expensive. And 50 hardwood. I did make one a while ago. So I've got one here. And all her gear. It's sad. Oops. I'm gonna make some better gear for her. Probably a set of heavy armor. I think I'll give her one of my sets of... Yeah, I'll give her one of my sets of heavy armor, like the Lamellar. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab Lamellar, helmet, and boots and stuff. And then we'll just toss the rest of this on the ground. This one, I suppose, can go back in there. All of her rags will go away. That can go away. I think we got everything. Now let's see how this works. We're going to place this tent. Oh, it's not that big. It's actually quite tiny. Construction area blocked. Why? Is it a AoE? Oh, it's the floor plan needs to be big enough. I got it. Looks like hard to tell with the thing, but I think the open side would be this way. Let's try that. Click and place. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Little tent facing the camp. Good. Open warrior camp. Hello, Buttercup. Severely injured. Life force of 80. Well, add life force. No increased life force item available. Oh, right. Add food. No, I want to rescue her. Alright, so there's 14 minutes to rescue her. We'll rescue her, and then we'll get her going back to her new job in the farm. Okay, back in. She's still recovering there in the tent. We'll leave her be for a moment. But I came in here to craft up a glaive for her because that, I believe, I may be wrong. It doesn't look like a polearm, but a glaive is a polearm. So I'm gonna check.
It is not. It is under two-handed.
Oh.
It's under the two-handed skill tree, so I assume it's a two-handed weapon.
Okay. All right. The
Iron Halberd works, I think.
Iron Halberd would have been a better choice then, yes. Okay, well, we'll craft the Iron Halberd up then. And somebody else can have the glaive. I do want her to have like a two-handed weapon and some heavy armor. Because that just makes sense to me. Get them equipped with some decent stuff. Where's the iron? That in there. Iron Halberd. There we go. So we'll queue those up. We'll craft those. And we'll give her like the base tier. This bronze lamellar stuff. Now I don't know if they're doing their farm stuff is going to cause them to gain skill with the weapon. I assume it doesn't, but I can always get her to test her by. I can test her by getting her over here on the wooden dummy and see if she can gain weapon skill. And if she's gaining weapon skill while wearing heavy armor, we presume that she will be using stamina and thus gaining proficiency with the armor as well. So this is when it starts getting really expensive to maintain food supplies, because now you got to feed all these people, right? So before it was just me and I had all this meat was fine, whatever, but now it starts getting expensive. So we could start making some other things, like some compost. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. We could make some. Let's go to the hearth here and see what we can stir up here for food. Okay, we could make sorghum flour and some other flour to make this. Increases loyalty when loyalty falls below 40. Okay. Make some low quality flour to make some mantul. What else can we make? Rice and beans. Soybeans and rice and salt. That's expensive. How about tofu?
We have lots of salt now.
We do?
Oh,
right, I switched the mine to salt.
Yeah.
Steamed bun with soy sauce? Mmm.
Sounds pretty tasty. Actually.
I think he just disappeared to go to the fridge.
I was just gonna say, actually, I haven't eaten in quite a while. I'm getting a bit hungry here.
Well, I'm gonna sit here talking about food in a game until you go eat. No, we could make cooked rice, so we need flour, rice, and salt. That'd be a good choice. I mean, we could just use meat, right? I can just give them meat, I can give them locusts, it doesn't matter, but having more food better. Raw meat and salt. Well, let's try that. Let's make some of that. We have salt here. Where's the salt? In the salt in the thing? There we go. Edible salt. Oh, yes. How much salt do you get from making one of these? You use 4 crude salt to make one edible?
One edible, yeah.
Wow. That's ridiculous. I'm using 4 large chunks of salt ground up into a powder, or not ground up, but like boiled off and dissolved and then skimmed, and basically an entire box of Windsor salt for my food. Anybody else think those numbers are a little skewed? Alright, well, that's fine.
I'm cringing at the salt level.
Yes, you should be. Alright, let's craft up 6 of those pieces of food, and then we will go and finish the smelted pieces, and I'll get those smelted, and she'll have a bit of food, and then I can get her out and get her training with her new weapons and armor. So I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, I'm grinding a bit of flour so we can make something with a little bit better food. We can make beef and rice. It's tasty. That's what we're having for dinner tonight.
Ooh.
Would you like some beef and rice, Eli? IRL.
I like food.
Okay, I'm grinding up some low-quality flour. Grinding low-quality flour out of low-quality wheat. It's in here. It's this recipe. It takes 7 low-quality wheat to make a unit of low-quality flour. And we'll grind that up. Be back in a second. Alright, there we go. Was that dizzying enough, guys? Let's go ahead and grab this flour. We got 20 low quality flour. Lovely. Oh, I'm walking into the thing. Oh, a little dizzy now. Throw that in hearth here. Let's see what we can make out of that. Flour in here. Ah, there we go. We can cook up 3 rice. Well, that's not a lot. Very disappointing. And some manto. Let's make that. Excellent. We'll craft those up, and then we'll go get her out of her tent. I'm sure she's done by now. Alright, just finished up the cooking there. Let's grab the ground beef and the rice and the mento steam buns. Excellent. Sounds tasty. Let's get over to the tent here, see if we can get our friend back. Where is my horse? I shall take Old Meyer for a ride. We can actually have her ride Aether. Follow us around places if we need to, which is cool.
Yeah!
I have arrived. Please come. There we go. On standby, level 14, deploy. Alright, Buttercup. Bit lacking in equipment. And what is she wearing on her? Oh, she's not wearing something on her hip. She's got a funky tattoo of I'm not sure what. No idea. Alright, come here. She's got a tattoo on her back too, so I'm gonna drag anything. I don't know. Let's check her inventory, and we're gonna get her equipped with. How about we get her equipped with some meat to get some meat on those bones, girl? Come on. There we go. Now you're armored up, and we are going to give her the. Nope, we're not going to give her the glaive. Awkward. Where is the meat? Go. We'll give her that. What's your food situation like right now? Fullness is at 50. That's unfortunate. They came out of there with fullness of only 50. I want you to follow me, so actually let's go
跟上！
get her following. We're going to go over to the workspace here. Actually, I want to get her... I wonder if this training dummy is going to just break down as she uses it. That'd be awkward. That's like perpetually make training dummies. So I want this, not the glaive, I want the halberd. And then we go to the quenching pool here. And as long as we have animal fat and vegetable oil, we can take, I think that's what it is, we can take this. Yeah, it's going to take 1 vegetable oil, 1 animal fat. We put the tool of desire in there, and then we hit confirm. Now this is not an automatable step. You can't. You can have your smiths, your NPCs make the tools, but you cannot have them quench them. Interesting. There's the first iron halberd.
It doesn't take too long.
Yeah, no, it's super quick. But look at that beast. So this is a swinging mess of a weapon. Sorry. Alright, let's talk to her and equip. I want to actually unequip that myself. Boink. Give it to her. There you go, lass. You know what I don't have on there? Don't have... Let me take the bow off for now. Oh no, she doesn't have a bow. Never mind. Let's give her a torch though. There we go. Now, are you going to offhand with that torch and be like, I can't use my blade because I've got a torch? Probably. Okay, work the dummy Buttercup. Go. Now work it. Oh, I probably have to put the food in there. Give her the rice. Oh yeah, there she goes. Going at it. Wait, use it all up. Long time, I suppose. She's got, no, 0.3 of an hour. Oh my goodness. So don't do rice. That's a bad choice. Oh my goodness.
They actually consume food at a significant increased rate when they're on training.
Yeah, but the training thing, it says available working time 0.7 hours. That's with 6 ground meat, 12 grilled meat, and 3 rice. I get 1 hour. Yeah. I'll eat the steamed buns myself. Now, is that affecting her fullness? Jeepers, it's dropping like a brick.
Yeah.
And she won't eat on her own, I don't think. Without a table thing or building thing around. Oh well, we'll get that sorted. Does she damage the dummy? No. Well, that's one good piece of news. Okay, so looking at her training, she's been smacking here on this thing for a little bit. She has 1 point of proficiency in her polearm. Increased damage, polearm damage by 13.913 or whatever, right? She's at 88 with 5.5 of 10. And that's not updating at all. So if I go over there, does it update? Yeah, 7.5 of 10. So she gets really slow skill gain. Like painfully slow skill gain.
But it's skill gain. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, sort of, yeah, it is. It is actual skill gain, but jeepers, that is a slow process. Because the amount of food is obscene. There, she's now gotten to 89 points. But the proficiencies are an issue, right? I can't... She's also really low level, right? So, and I mean, she's using a polearm that's probably almost broken now, already, I would imagine. It has no durability loss.
Yeah.
The bar, it doesn't show a durability bar. Okay, if I take that out of there, does she use different... Do you want to use it two-hander? Oh, no. Now it's getting dark. There we go. Let's see if she uses it two-hander here. I don't know. Just about hit 90 skill. Well, that's the thing. Alright. So that's how you get them to beat things up. Cool. Now what I need to do is tell you to stop fighting on this thing, and I'm going to there we go. Release the NPC. Follow me, please. Where are you running to? You're a little confused sounding there, Buttercup.
跟上，
Follow me. Let's go. Now I could actually tell her to mount, which is cool. F4, F1.
上马，驾，
Apparently, no. She's not going to do it.
吁，
F4. F1.
上马，
There she goes. Hey, onto Aether, and you're following me now. Just takes forever to mount on the horse, but that's okay. Look at that. Ah, that's great. To battle! Actually, just to the farm. Okay, now we're here at the garden with her. I have some O's in this chest here. Okay, good. Now I wonder if I take these. See if I put them in here. I'm not sure what this thing does, but let's see. This is a simple shed for crafting materials. Yeah, I don't know if this is something I should be sticking things into. I mean, doesn't have an inventory like that. That's the crafting queue. This is the material. I think it's just to build it so that you get those boxes. So let's go over here and get her mowing this field, for instance. Alright. Let's open that inventory. I think I have to equip her, but I'm going to try putting this in here. Oh, and I, of course, took all the food away. Alright, now I'm just going to have to not eat myself. I'll put that in there, and then we assign her... There you go, Buttercup. Get to her. Oh, look at that. Okay, is she hoeing the field? She is indeed hoeing the field. No, she's not. Oh yeah, she is. There you go. It's just a slow... It's not every time she hits. It's just kind of a tick every once in a while. I like it. Okay, so now... There you go. Now if I put fertilizer in here, she would fertilize the field. Oh, there's a... Yeah, there you go. Look, the hoe is right there. Huh. Awesome. Put another one in there. And another one. Like that. Wait a second. Stone. Oh, no, I don't want you to have the bronze one, thank you. I wish the bronze one looked noticeably different. It's a little...
Would giving her a bronze one increase the speed of her hoeing?
Possibly. Possibly would. Probably would. Oh, weak harvest? Why do these have weak harvests? What? What's the matter for you?
Because I planted
Oh, it's
them?
out of... Because it's entirely out of moisture.
Oh,
This field is entirely out of water.
which one's that?
That's awkward. The wheat that we, or the flax that we planted. The last one we planted. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, release you, please. And then I'm going to go over to the water well. And I'm going to put her to work on the water well. Now, I don't think we can change the harvest once it's happened. Let's look at this field. Oh, it was a good lesson anyways. Let's look at this field, and it shows 0 water. The plants are at weak harvest. That is terrible. That is weird that they... Maybe the wheat... Maybe just wheat... flax takes a copious amount. I don't know. Or it was low and I didn't even notice. It's possible. So is she working? Oh no, she's not working at all. Because I don't have anything in the food slot. So yeah, you're gonna have to get a lot of food really quickly. This fire has probably been burning for 2 days. Let's stop that. Go over here, and I think we might have grabbed that food back, and I'll get the food in here. There we go. Not collect water. I want to open the inventory. Now this is not my structure. It belongs to someone else, but there she goes. Ah, excellent. Working away, Buttercup. Now she's going to draw up some water, and then we'll get some more watering going on in these fields. Let's see how long it takes her to have to do that. Hold on, this is the one that we planted in the last episode, and it's still at really slow growing. But it's got lots of fertilizer. If I can get them, there you go. It's got lots of fertilizer, 11,000 moisture on it. This field over here is 14,000 moisture, and all the fertilizers are nice and low. Soil porosity is down to 40 something, but the fields are all perfect harvests. I filled them up. They had full porosity and full moisture and full fertilizer, and I planted them and then walked away. I did nothing after that. I came back in the morning. That's when you harvested the honeysuckle, and they were all perfect yields. These ones are in process, but the porosity is lower, so maybe we'll have to up that. This field, I didn't check the moisture levels, and I bet you anything it was low on water from somebody using it the other day because the fertility was low already, and I'm pretty sure one of the boys had used up the stuff before. So I'm actually dying of hunger here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it's from what I've read and from my experience, the relation is simply do you have when every time it checks does a growth check, does the plant grow? If so, it'll consume water and the appropriate types of fertilizer, and if not, then it will damage the yield quality. Throw that in there and get those cooking up. I don't know that it matters what you feed your dudes when they're working. I think just anything in there is fine. It might affect the amount that they do work-wise, but other than that, I don't think so. So this field now has 317 water, so it's working. But it's not going to affect it'll affect the quality of these false daisies because they will probably have suffered from not having food at the time. So if I harvest this, there's a good chance that, yeah, I didn't get the seed back. In fact, I don't think you get seed back anytime when it's weak. I'm going to harvest some of them. Yeah, I'm getting 10 flax per and no seed back. Unfortunate, but it's honestly not that big of a deal as long as we don't run out of all of our seed or something. Like all that flax seed over there is going to be gone, but we've got some perfect harvest flax here, for instance. I harvest that. Oh my. Just got no seed out of that. There you go. And the second time I got 2. Okay. More. I got a common seed out of that. Okay, all the rest of this stuff is high quality, and it seems like sometimes I get seeds, sometimes I don't on the high quality, so I did not get any more wheat seeds back there, which is very disturbing. Let's see how much of this wheat. Barley, I need the wheat seeds. Okay, 4 wheat seeds, 6, okay. I'm starting to get a few of them back. Good, because I know that whole field that's in poor quality is going to be crappy and not get me anything. Got some flax seeds. Alright, I'll harvest the rest of this stuff up. And we'll see how the farm looks in a day or so once we've had some time to get her genuinely farming stuff, and I'll take a lot of these crops and get some food made up for her. We'll make up some stuff she can grow her own food to keep herself fed, and then start growing enough to feed everybody else as well. So could have an extra person. I'll probably go recruit somebody else. Maybe we'll do the other method of recruiting, the slightly more aggressive method of recruiting later, and see where that takes us. But these two fields should be doing good now. The cash crops will grow. She's got all the water coming in there. This one's now at 825 of 15,000 food. These look to be growing okay. I think it'll work. I think we'll get something out of these. We're not going to get any more flaxseed back for any of this, though. I don't think it's going to affect the quality after the fact. So, fortunate. But that's the end of that growth line. But that's where we'll pause that for now. I'll be back with you guys if I think of anything more to do. I think what I'll do is get a bit of stuff done on here, off screen for a while, and then I'll come back and equip us up with the foods that she can give us. I'm dying of hunger here because that's what's happening on my screen because I gave all the food to her. Let's go ahead and eat some very tasty, classic childhood food that we all have enjoyed for years, the skewered locust. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, just wanted to point another thing out before the end of today's episode. We got a couple things to point out, but I do have Buttercup here still, and she's been working on various different fields. Just been moving her around to get her some experience smacking at the plants. Let's talk to her and see what her skill set is at right now. Probably very low. There's her planting skill. It's gotten up to 116. That's pretty good. So she's been working on it. I guess I can, confirm, add all this stuff and it bumps it up a little. 118. Sure. Okay. But what I'm going to do here is actually go ahead into the inventory. I've got some food in here for her to work on, and I got some low-quality soybean I'll put in there. And I have a bunch of barrels in there. Now, my question is, she's got it up to 2717 so far. So I just brought you guys in time to see if she does this properly. Let's bring the Eminals over there for a second. Let's see where she's at. Once she ticks over 30, no, you should go over here, Aether. Come on. What is wrong with you creatures? Alright, there you go. She just instantly planted it once she hit 30. So, any seeds left? No. Alright, so she instantly plants everything of that type. So now this field has full fertility. It is a primarily ash fertilizer product. The soybean seeds draw almost exclusively, or at least heavily, ash. We have been collecting a ton of stuff in here. Mostly, look at that, some rotting meat in there. I'm taking the meat out, everything else is still in here. So we have, that just sorted like that. Weird. We have over 500 fur, 160 coarse hide, and 37 fine hide, and what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 828. And some of the hay stuff and some bones. So, getting quite a bit of material off of that. I will roast up some of this, roast up some of this meat. And it's getting a little on into the evening. Let's go ahead and throw that in there, we'll start up with just a small collection of those. This will go 8-minute burn. Sure, that might be enough. Let's just throw a few more. Why not? Everything's prepped. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a few more locusts in there. What else? We got everything else sorted? I think that's it. Let's sort this out and see what's in here. I'm gonna take the meat out for myself. We'll take the skewered locusts out and we'll put this food into the well for our next character, who we're gonna get soonish. How's this going? This is all right. Got a few crops bubbling away in there. Oh, come on, hop off the horse. There we go. And we'll throw our supplies in here. There's another food thing in there. Okay. here. So basically you want to have large stacks of this. If I've got some of these toad and some of the scorpion here and some in another container, it's wasting faster. I can put some in the warrior food when needed, but I'm leaving it in the crafting material all stacked together, so until we actually need to put the person onto work here, they will be fine as is. So the thing I really wanted to test with her is she going to use up these barrels? Right now, it is below 15,000. I don't know that she's going to use the barrels. I'm guessing not. Because that barrel should give her 500 water into this field. So probably she won't use the barrels. Okay. Well, that's alright. She's putting the porosity still up while she's working on it, so that's good. If we give her fertilizer, she'll do some of that. So let's, I'm thinking, I planted this field here, because I need to get a few more things going. This is their honeysuckle. We wrecked the last batch of honeysuckle by accident. And this one is, what's in these ones again? Oh yes, some false daisy and some honeysuckle, so this one should be just fine. I don't think it's going to have any issues with its growing. It doesn't seem to drag any particularly heavily on any resource, so we should be fine. I guess that's. I think what we'll do, I'll do in between episodes. I won't pause it here. I'll get this one finished up, and then we're gonna go get another companion for her to get working. We'll have one of them on the well and one of them working on a field and or such things, and then see where that takes us. I don't recall planting this honeysuckle. Well, you know what? I had her automated on here. I bet you there was some seed. Oh, there is definitely some seed here. Good lord. I must have left somebody working on that. Because there's over 1,000 honeysuckle in there. Okay, well that's a little heavy. Gotta remember what you're doing, Drake. Oh well. Alright, well we'll go to the marker. The day has just switched over the server time. So it's for me it's I'm Central Daylight Time. Central Standard Time I should say. And so 5 p.m. GMT minus 6 I guess. So at 11 p.m. GMT or for us 5 p.m. we have the server shut down. It's usually down half an hour to an hour. And a little bit awkward time for me personally, but that's alright. And the, come on, let me in there. And basically that resets things like your resources and such. We also had to redo the donate to make sure that would keep going. So I can go into resources here. I'm sure I can't sell 1,000 of these, so let's see if we can sell 500 of them. Kabam, there's 60, we have 3,000 or whatever that was worth. Quite a bit. I don't think I can sell all these. No. See, what I'm doing here is now I've run out of cash value to be sold. I can't see what the number is, but it's a little annoying still. But oh my goodness, not much left, huh? Must have come right down to the bare minimum there. We'll sell every possible one we can, huh? There you go. One more. Do I get one more sold? Yeah. Not this one though. No, that's it. All right. So we got 589 honeysuckle sitting in there, so one of our guildies can hop in there and sell off their portion of the resources for today. So basically, every time the server resets, every day when the timer resets, you get to do this over again. I can still sell 167 units of resources, any resource, 167 of them. But I've sold honeysuckle, and they are worth more than the average price for the resource sale. So you can sell either the max resources or the max money, and I prefer to go with the max money for obvious reasons. So that's that. Do note that at the end of the server timer, there's also an issue where you can get nabbed by wolves if you happen to be in a place that's normally safe, but it drops between server timer. You can end up being attacked because some creatures will check their respawns again at that point. So you should check your stuff as well. I didn't mean to dismount there. I think that's going to be it for today, though. We'll get a few more things done before tomorrow's episode, and I think what I need to do is get one more vagrant to join us. Listen, deer, get out of here. Get another vagrant to join us so we can have 2 of them working out in those farms. That would be fantastic. And then the next thing I think we're going to do is is that I'm going to end up having to, we're going to be working on the actual, the new boundary marker and laying out the initial stages of the plaza in the middle of the facility there. So that's going to be fantastic. It'll be building time. Eli built a wheelbarrow and said, hey, you can get that achievement for the side quest or the main quest or whatever it is to use a wheelbarrow. Except for he didn't open it up for me to use, so I'll get him to do that later. Things have been progressing slowly but fun in the game, and enjoying it a bunch. Right now I actually have, I believe I have enough material to go pretty crazy on a few things, so I'm going to dump that. Before we finish off here, I want to, I've got 200 arrows in here. I'm going to actually go ahead and put some of those into the weapons bench here. A couple hundred of them. I don't have a bow in here, made in here, do I? Can I make a bramblewood bow? Some hardwood? Ooh, don't have any. That's unfortunate. How about in here? Do we have some hardwood sitting around? I would like to make it, but I guess we can't right now. I'll do that after. But what I do need to do here is go to my horse with F, bring that, and that into my inventory. I've collected 500 of each, and then I'm going to hit A. It's only going to queue up 99. Okay, so you can hit that A multiple times, and it's queuing up all that you can build of that thing, but only up to 99 at a time. So there we go. I can go AFK for a while and let that craft. But that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day. And keep up the good work. And let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or hints or tips. That would be fantastic. And